Hello? Hello? Hi? How we doing? Hi. I'm um I'm a little eepy today. Uh I'm I'm eepy. I don't know what happened. Also, I don't know why it's so freaking bright on the camera. It's I don't know why it's so bright. Anyways, hi. I can wave to you. Hi. I have to wear my little wrist glove. My wrist started hurting today. So and I am trying to like exercise it, but it hurts. Okay, bye, Ella. I had a cat in my lap. I also I also put on like actual like well, I didn't put on actual pants, but I put on actual shirt today because you might actually see me a lot more today. Hi. All right. So I'm gonna turn on music. You let me know if you can hear this through the mic, by the way. Yeah, you can. Okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. I didn't want to deal with earbuds because sewing it's gonna involve a lot of movement and I don't want to deal with earbuds. Um I think they turned it down low enough I can hear it and you cannot. Is that better? Is the music better there? You guys want to see? Okay. Before before we go anywhere with this nonsense, y'all want to see? I got I got new slippers. My old slippers disintegrated. So I got new slippers. Look. Yes, I did. I did. I muted it. Yeah, it's kitty slippers. I got them off of Etsy. They're very soft. I just got them, like I literally just got them in the middle of today. I think just before lunch. Just before lunch. I had lunch at like 12:30. So, I got new slippers. I'm excited because I don't like wearing like my floor is always it's not dirty. I would say it's pretty dirty, but it's mostly furry. I have cats. So I always get fur on my freaking feet, and then I have to wear socks, and then I don't want to wear socks when I go to sleep because then the socks have fur on. It's just a whole thing. So I'm happy to get these slippers. I'm glad. They're fuzzy inside, but they're plain flat. Oh, you got new slippers too. Mine are yeah. I got kitty ones. I was looking for new slippers on I think store Envy, and I saw kitty ones. I'm like, oh, that's really cute, but they were kind of expensive. So I went and looked on Etsy, and I found these. And the reason why I like these, minus like the fact that it's kitty. There's no back. I like to just be able to slip my slippers on. I don't want to deal with the back. I want to be able to go on and off whenever I need. Okay. So we're gonna try make a cloak. I do have the pattern here. I had to hide it because I have a cat who immediately decided to chomp on it. Freaking pain in the ass. So this is the pattern that I have used before. If you've not seen any of my cloaks, I can bring them out. They I think are all hanging now, so they're not like all hidden or anything. But this is the pattern I've used before. I've mostly just used I think the smaller ones because if you look on I don't know if you can see that. Listen, it's like it's leveled, okay? There's like a small one, and then like a slightly bigger one, and then it's the long cloak. Is how that goes. right? And then there's the hood. Like, it comes with a hood. So I am probably going to use the smaller cloaks because of the fact this is for my baby brother. And he is not that much shorter than I am. So I want to keep it so, like, I don't want to deal with trying to figure out how long to make a long cloak. And a smaller dragon one seemed cuter. I dragged out a bunch of my sewing stuff. I don't know if we're actually gonna get the sewing today. We'll see. We might not. We might be doing all of this stuff. I picked out all of my red and blue fabric because last time I was informed those are his favorite colors, unless he has told Lai or Gabby. Lai, has he told you any different from his favorite colors? Has he told you it's red and blue? That's what I have been told. Chaz. Okay, cool. Lai is not in the know. Hey, Lai, I'm gonna need you to be in the know. I'm gonna need you to be a little more, you or Gabby or somebody needs to be a little more in the know, please. Okay, well, I need to, how old is he? He is 9 years old. He will be 10 in April. As far as I know, his favorite colors are red and blue. This is not blue. This is like a seafoam color, but I grabbed it because it looked like dragon scales. So I grabbed this ribbon. I might not use this though because it's glittery as frick. This is a lot of this is leftover fabric from other projects. I have this. I have this. I have these are sleeves. I'm probably not going to use those. These I think are sheets that I use for Amy. So I think they have rose patterns and stuff on it. Okay, it's trapped in there. That's fine. I have something glittery. I do have to keep in mind that Dad is a transphobic, homophobic frick, so nothing too girly. You can just imagine me rolling my eyes. I did grab this. This is Old Christmas. Ribbon. It's like golden stuff. I do have this as well. I'm thinking I have a lot more red fabric than I do blue. I'm gonna admit that right now. I got attacked. I have a lot more red fabric than blue. These red ribbons. This is an old sheet that doesn't fit my bed. It's more of a teal than a blue. And then I have, now of course, because some of this fabric is smaller, like I couldn't do much with this at all. Unless it's like accents or something. So I'm thinking I might end up using this. I think this is also a sheet. I have learned you can use sheets and pillowcases and just old fabric that's not being used anymore and use it for your cosplays and sewing projects, which is way better than just taking this and throwing it away or taking it and donating it to places like Goodwill. Although the red fabric I used for Amy was grabbed from a Goodwill. So, and then I have all these like ribbons. So I am thinking maybe the only reason I'm thinking of a red inside is because usually you wear a cloak, not just because you want to look cool, right? But you wear a cloak because you want to be warm. And this is like felt really soft felt. So I'm thinking this would be better for inside to keep him warm, and then we do something cool with the outside of it. Because this pattern has like, you cut the pieces twice, and you can use the same fabric. I don't think I have on any of my let me see. This is probably the best way to show how I modify it. Like, oh, this needs to be fixed, but this is my Christmas elf cider's cloak. So she has, I don't know what the I really need to like fix this, but she has her fancy outside but green inside, and then you can see I used the felt in this one. So it would be like that. This is also what I meant by like. This is also what I meant. Like, there's a smaller version and a slightly longer version. I don't know if I want to do for him. If I want to do layers, or if we just do the one. Like, I think I have one left. Yeah. I have one somewhere. This is a good one. This is I made 4 different cloaks. So they're all very uh different. Like this one has a hood. I think none of the others have a hood. This one has a hood. This one has a big ass hood. I will probably shrink it for him. But yeah, this is the one layer. So I'm thinking something more like this. I am wearing a hat because my hair is freaking crazy. Take it off for a moment because it's not gonna. Hi. Hi. All right. I don't think the webcam wants to, but this is a really big, really big hood. But like again, he's not he's gotten pretty big. He's gotten pretty tall. Um, so I could probably make this maybe a bit longer. So it's so he still has some room to grow into it, right? Um, but it would be something like this, right? So I am thinking of adding a hood. I'm debating. I hope you can hear me. I'm debating adding maybe some sort of like I don't know. I don't know if I should add like spikes or something to the hood, you know? Or some like maybe ear fins to like the side. My hair is so out of whack. Uh that's probably the first time I've put myself on camera in a while. Like face first. Um Good to know this was where it was supposed to be though, because I'm gonna need this soon. So it's probably gonna be something like this one. I probably shrink. Should I shrink the hood? See, this is why I'm not sure if we're gonna get to the sewing part of everything, because as somebody put, I was talking to somebody earlier today, and like a big part of, I feel like, not just like sewing, but any fiber arts, is the planning stage and the figuring out stage. You have to figure out what the frick you're doing, and then you put it together, right? So, I am not going to do this string thing, though. I am going to do something else to keep it on him. The string will choke him, and he is a dumbass little boy. I'm not sorry about that. Most all kids, I would say, are really freaking dumb. Kids are dumb. That's okay. That's okay if kids are dumb. They're just learning. That's just how it works. But I am gonna need to remove this sewing machine. I have not used this sewing machine, by the way. My mom gave it to me, and then I just never used it yet. So, I haven't used it. So, let's look at. Oh, there's two different hoods on this. What hood did I use for Amy? Frick, I don't know what hood I used for her. That sounds good, actually. That sounds amazing. Okay. Let me go back to this. Let me go back to the fabric. Should I use this one? This is technically a different, that's a different color. Or I could use this. This is brighter. I was thinking like this one, because again, it makes it soft and warm. Like this is soft. This is kind of soft. This is not soft at all. This would be better for like outside. So if I were to do red outside and blue inside, that would be different, I think. But then blue would be this, which is a sheet, and sheets are, well, it's like a top sheet. So it's supposed to be like light and airy. So I guess the question is, first of all, how much fabric do I have? All of this is so furry too. I think I have way more of this. This is thinner. This is definitely thinner. I'm kind of annoyed because I think I used both of these for Myrrh. I was not consistent. Go ahead, add it. Okay. I honestly think it's going to be these two, but this is not really red, and that's going to bother me. Like, it's more of a maroon, you know, like a purple red. This is more red. I could, if I really hated myself, not hated, if I really love my brother, I'm actually going to put you guys up here. I'm standing a lot because one, I'm tired of sitting all day from work. And two, I need to be able to be like, ugh. I could layer this and make this like an extra layer in between all of it. I could use both as well. I think I'm gonna use this just because it's redder. I'm debating on this. I'm debating on if I will use that stuff. So I'm gonna use this. I think I'm gonna use this. Probably does that look good? Does that look okay? That doesn't look bad. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. I haven't sewn anything in years. Years? You know, I'm gonna where oh, I have I am very nervous. And this is gonna be a process. This is a much better. Is this 2 sheets or 1? Alright, this is 1 big ass sheet for some bed. Okay, got it. Alright. My chair's gonna be my assistant here. I am going to find which one is it? 4? Thank you. 4. 3, 4. 2. It's 2, 4. Oh, 2 is this is the big cloak. This is the big cloak. You guys want to join me in this? Hello, what number are you? You look like you're a big piece. I don't want a big piece. 6. I don't know which hood I need. That looks like it's 3. 5, 8. Are you 4? Maybe I'm blind. Oh, this is 4. Okay, throw this. Okay. I use this as my starting point. But like I said, I think I'm gonna make it slightly longer. And I want it to look like in my head, when I first saw this idea, I was thinking making it the cloak look like wings. Right? So the idea would be make the sides in like bat wings and then maybe do a longer piece so it looks like a dragon tail. That's my thought right now. And then I feel like I should do something to like for the spine of the dragon. I don't know if I will be able to I have to cut two. I'm gonna get Amy back out. Hold on. I know, I was like, hey, I've done this before. I know what I'm doing. Okay. No, I don't. Okay. I have to cut 2 of these, so technically, this is where the tail's gonna go. Even says cut 2 of these. I wish I had an iron. I don't know what happened to my iron, like at all. I think it got lost when I moved so much. So for all I know, it's in the pits of my mom's garage and I'm never gonna see it again, so I should probably invest in a new iron. Does anyone want to help me get a new iron? I like it a Kofi goal. That'd be fun with me. This table is not big enough for this sort of thing. At all. Thanks, Kofi bot. Thanks for showing up. Yeah, there's my Kofi if you want to help. I will seriously make it a Kofi goal if people want to help with this table's not big enough. I don't have a big enough table. Appropriate plug. Yeah, it's like it hurt me. I think I'm gonna make this. I think I must have made mine an extra small or small. I'll make it for him. He's actually a pretty big boy, and I would like this cloak to be worn for a while. I'm probably gonna do it medium. Again, he's not that much smaller than I am right now. But he's only 9, so he's gonna get bigger. Be your favorite pretty boy. Every time you blush, I just wanna be your favorite. The man. This is the last sibling I need to make a present for, by the way. Lai present is done, and Gabby, who's my sister's present, is done. So the only like family member who I need to finish a gift for is my youngest brother. So, and I've been struggling because I crocheted the others. I crocheted the others their birthday presents. I love that thunk just like fixed the light for a second. I'm gonna accidentally hit something on the keyboard. I can feel it. We're in my top 2. I crocheted them gifts, but I haven't been able to figure out what to do for my brother because one, he is 9, and what you want when you're 9 is different from when you are in your 20s. Rest of my siblings are in their 20s. That's 1. 2, he does not need any more toys. He is a spoiled butthole in that department. He doesn't need toys. But I'm not gonna be like getting him like socks or some like lame. Like when you're 9, you don't want clothes unless they're really cool clothes or clothes of something you like, right? I'm gonna try to save myself some work here, by the way. I folded this. I'm gonna see if I can put the pattern on the fold, and then I don't have to sew it together. Oh, I don't know if I can do that with the other fabric though. This is not the fabric I chose. Where's the fabric? Or is that the fabric I chose? No, this is the softer fabric, right? Where's the other one? I'm losing my mind. I don't think I'm gonna be able to use this fabric though. It's more red. Because you know what? I might use it for like embellishments or something. I'm gonna have to use this because I have more of this. I think. I'm gonna have to sew the inside, I think. I'm gonna be double checking. And again, of course, I've used this fabric before. I want to check before I make this decision. will be the scene, right? Okay, I think I can do it. I think I can do it. It is patient zero. It's patient zero in the rain. I get over this. I don't know where to put it. I don't have a stand or whatever for this. So I don't know. I don't know where to. Can I put it here? I would like to. I wanted to light up this part of the friggin' desk. Webcam, you okay? Uh-oh. There you go. Okay, we're good. Yeah, the webcam just decided to act up. I'm also very hot right now. The heater is working great. Okay. I think I've cleared everything off this desk. We're gonna try our best to work with this desk. I don't want to work. I could work on the ground. I don't want to work on the ground. Just because, again, I have cats and they shed, and I don't want that on stuff. I really miss having an iron. Everything looks so wrinkly. I need my chair to do some more heavy lifting here. Is this both at the seam? Oh, it's both at the seam. Which is fine. I can cut this and then that'll work. This work, it does, this is painful with such a small surface area. This is so painful, but that's what happens when you don't have what you need. You work with what you got. And all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pin this and then I'm gonna trace it, I think. We gotta alter this. Interesting at parties. And of course you gotta like do the seam allowance. I hope this is interesting. I hope my blabbing of my thought process is interesting. I hope you can hear me because my phone is staying put and I am like moving so much. I don't have like a proper I feel like there's a few things I need to get before hell happens. It's still happening. Right now it looks like it is. But because of the plans suggested, some things are going to be expensive. And unfortunately, one of those departments, one of those things that are going to be really expensive is technology. And that I need new headphones. Like, I have my earbuds, but I really don't like using them. I would rather have headphones. And then I would like actual mic. I would like to have an actual mic. My phone's great. It does its job. It does a pretty good job. I mean, it does a pretty good job. I think it doesn't sound too bad as a mic. But I would like an actual mic so I can use my phone for other things. um, those are both technology things. And I know we'll be like fine at the beginning of next year because we'll still have supplies and stuff, but eventually it's going to just go up in price. And mics are already expensive, so I feel like I need to at least jump on that. Also, thank you. I'm glad it's interesting. This is slightly what I do with cosplay. I say slightly because most of the time I am going to use the pattern. The problem is always like fabric and stuff. Fun fact, my fastest made cosplay who needs fixing. She needs to be freaking fixed. My fastest cosplay I made was Amy Rose. I made her cut out her fabric, sewed her all together and everything. I made her in a month. I'm pretty proud of that fact. That is the fastest I've ever done that. And it was just because I prepped everything. I got everything I needed. I bought all of my fabrics, which was the red flat fabric I mentioned. It has roses on it. I thought that fabric was perfect. Her name is Amy Rose, and I'm like, I'm going to use this fabric to put roses on her dress. That's not her, that's not what she looks like. Like, she doesn't have roses on her dresses, on her dress in the games. So I'm like, that would be really cool. And then I had leftover white fabric from I think Myrrh, who's a Fire Emblem character. Who's the reason I bought this pattern, by the way. Like the specific pattern with the layers was because of Myrrh, because her cloak is literally just like that. And I'm debating on taking her with me. I don't know. I don't think I've mentioned it on stream because this is like officially becoming a thing in the last couple weeks. In the month of February, I may not stream a couple Fridays. I'm going to be going for the first time. I'm going to be trying to go to Katsucon, which is in not this state, but I'm hoping I'm getting both layers. But I'm gonna try to go to Katsucon, and I am very excited about it. I am also very very anxious about it. Because this will be the first time I go to a con that's not in the same state that I'm living in. And it will be the first time going onto a flight by myself. I've never been on an airplane by myself. I've always been with, I think, a parent, I'm gonna be honest. I think the last flight I ever took was freaking forever ago. I think maybe a decade ago. No lie. My dad took me to Florida as celebration, I think, for graduating, I think, high school. Okay, I'm actually gonna stop penning this. What do I do with the pencil? Water soluble marking pencil. So you mark it and you can wash it out because it's water soluble. I'm gonna mark. Oh, is the blue better? I have blue and white. And of course I'm like, of course the fabric I choose is a light blue, so you know. Okay, I think the blue actually will work because it's good. darker than the fabric. But I'm gonna just mark it because I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna try to extend this. And then on the seam here, I want to try to add a tail. Sippy sip. You took up. Ah, thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna try to go to KatsuCon. Like I said, I'm very excited. I'm very nervous at the same time. So, fun fact about my cats, they like crinkly noises. That is a box full of just paper and plastic bags and stuff. Just because they want to like go and just bat it around. So she was just sitting there slapping a grocery bag. But yeah, guys, it's cat enrichment. It is. What's really enriching is when you take some like cat treats and you throw them in there. I don't have any cat treats though right now, which is fine because this weekend is grocery weekend. So I will be I'll be picking up some cat treats. Cat treats. This is really annoying. I don't know if that's annoying. This is annoying. It's fine. I got this. It's fine. It's cool. I'll probably need to pin this fabric all over again just because it's too... Are you good? It's Cindy, by the way. It's not Ella, it's Cindy. Ella does the same thing, though. Hearing something like it's a mower, but it can't be a mower because it's freaking too dark outside for it to be a mower. I don't know what is. Maybe somebody's vacuuming. That would be my next guess. But I'm gonna go to KatsuCon. Ow. I gotta figure out which cosplays I'm bringing. I just threw that to the ground. Cool. I know for sure I am bringing Po Amy with me, so I need to make sure she's all good. Last time I did work on her, I think in 2022, so she actually has been updated a little recently. I just haven't worn her, so I would like to like make sure she's all good. I also gotta figure out what I'm doing with her hair because her hair's a little it comes out of the hood, but as you saw, the hood doesn't have a hole, so I gotta figure out what I'm doing there. I'm going to would like this fabric to stay together a little bit, please. Okay, I didn't give myself room over here. This is the front. I'm declaring this the front. I don't know why I didn't think about giving myself space here. But maybe I'll have it short in the front and long in the back. I think that's the plan now, because I freaking didn't think about that. For some reason. That's fine. As soon as I figure out the length, I'm gonna cut this so it's not. It's going. Oh, it's there's so much of it. So much of it. Let me continue here. So it was. Yeah, sorry, Cindy. That chair is full of fabric right now. She's gonna hop onto it. They like hanging out in I have a chair that I just brought out just for them. So they can hang out right next to me when I'm on my computer or working. It's full of all the fabric right now. This is the back. I don't know if it's actually the back. I probably should have looked at that pattern. I think it is though. Yeah. So, me saying shorter in the front, longer in the back actually does relate to this pattern because the pattern is shorter in the front, longer in the back. So I want. Like I said, I was thinking of a tail. Now, should I do a spike at the end of it? Should it just be like a regular tail? Should I have a spike at the end of it? I'm definitely gonna. I'm gonna start with. I said I was gonna extend this. Let me extend it by. I'm putting on Amy's cloak here. Hold on. Yeah. Maybe an inch? Inch. Where did I just put? I threw them over here. I threw everything in over here, but that's not the point. Hey, does anyone need a measuring? Oh my goodness, a measuring tape. Measuring? I have a couple. Oh, for Katsucon, I was also thinking of bringing. I think it was for last year's Christmas. I was given well, maybe I should do 2 inches. But I was saying I was bought a Miku wig, Hatsune Miku, because once upon a time my dad had these Xbox headphones that reminded me of her, and I have my great grandmother's school uniform, and I'm like, I can do a closet cosplay of Hatsune Miku. All I need is the like the contacts, which I do have blue contacts, although when I checked on them today they looked a little but hopefully they'll be okay. And then the hair. So I'm considering bringing her to Katsu, so I can finally wear her. One, but two, because of the fact that I will be on a flight. I will be on a plane, and I don't want to bring any cosplays that might be too bulky. Like, as fun as I think it would be to bring Myrrh, um, her 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 cloak is really heavy. Like, it is very heavy, and then not including the fact that oh, let me shrink it. I'm gonna shrink it to 1 inch here. This is where I'm gonna. And then I have Myr's wings, which would be a pain in the ass to pack, right? Because more bags you have to like, any bags you have to check in or whatever, you have to like pay for them. So obviously the goal is one a backpack and a check-in bag, right? That's the goal. Those are the things I want. So if I can get, I might need to fix. I might need to figure out what I'm doing backpack wise. Um, but the idea is to have all of the cosplay and probably some of my clothes on the carry-on bag, and then everything else in the backpack, right? Sorry, I was thinking if I could use this, like if I could. I got this at the dollar store, and this was around Christmas time. I wonder if there'll be more of these. If there's more of these, I was wondering if maybe I can maybe somehow sew it to be little spikes, but maybe that's dumb. I don't know. Okay, I'm going back to this. Okay. So I am going to, I think, use this to do the wings, right? Oh, does anyone know any really big book lovers in their life that are on the larger side of t-shirts? A serious question. If I bought a t-shirt for somebody I am no longer going to be in contact with, and I I bought this t-shirt for them and it's not refundable. So I have to figure out what I'm doing with it. It's a cute shirt. I haven't opened the package. I honestly could probably contact them to see if they would do a refund. On their policy, it was Etsy. On there, it said no refund, but maybe I think it said maybe I could contact them. Yes, let me wet my pattern pieces by accident. Oh, we're about to have an ad break, so this is your warning. In about 50 seconds, so, well, I say about 50 seconds, it always takes forever. There should be an ad playing. I'm trying to decide how far do I want these wings to go, like, they'll make the wing shape. Well, this is the best part, I feel like. The best part about creating something like this, once you know what you're doing, now that I've made a few cloaks, I can, and I have modified, it's gonna be, these are kind of gonna be like how Cider's cloak is, the point bits. But, you know what you're doing, so you can kind of just play around a little bit. Make up stuff. So there's the back. Maybe right. This one. How is everyone else's Christmases going? Christmases or Hanukkah, like any holidays, I guess. Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, I don't know like how everyone's going with their shopping. I know it's only November. I'm like, I know it's only November. Listen. I think winter holiday. There you go. The winter holiday season. Ad is in progress, obviously. I listen. I know it's November, but the only people who fuss about it being only like gifting. I'm talking about gifts. I'm not talking about anything else. I'm talking about gifts because some of us, like me, are making our gifts, and when you're making a gifts, 25 days is not a lot of time. Like I had started Astriel's Christmas gift. Astriel's Christmas gift in the end of July. It is still not freaking done. I am so mad. Struggling financially? Oh, fun. The perfect time to be struggling financially, right? I'm so sorry. That stinks. I'm lucky about not struggling a little bit because of that month we did a mandatory overtime, and the entire year I've been saving up money, so I have money. I am making the switch, however, and I got to finish it today. Not finish it, but like finish. Look, sorry. I opened up a bank account in a credit union that I used to be a part of. Lai already knows the credit union. I just moving it just credit unions are better than actual big banks. So I am making the move there. And so I have to shift everything over. They officially accept my application for a bank account. So I need to start shifting all of my stuff over there. And then my job is offering voluntary overtime, and I'm kind of struggling with like taking it because I kind of like it's voluntary, so I don't have to like do 7 hours a week. I can choose how many hours I do, and it would be a little extra money. but I also really don't want to do it. But at the same time, I can see our queues are building up because once again, we are down to 9 people. We hired 3 new people. One of them didn't make it. Hi to everyone who is back to the from the ad break. Hi. Um, One of them didn't make it, and then we had somebody retire. So, like, I don't want to see mandatory overtime again. So part of me is like, I want to help curve that a little bit. Everyone but 3 people on my team, so 6 people out of the 9 people, main people, not the supervisors. Oh, right, and also that was the other thing. So we gained 3 people, right? So we should have 3 more people. One person didn't make it, another person retired, and then one of our supervisors went to another department, so one of our people, our normal people, became a supervisor. So it's just net zero. Net zero. So, so part of me is hoping maybe if I do some overtime, one, I get a little bit extra money to save up for whatever Katsucon, most likely right now, because that's the most expensive thing. And then I hopefully curve mandatory overtime happening anytime soon. Because I don't want that. It was hard. It was hard doing that. I'm sure it sounds like you would like some overtime. Would you like some overtime, Astral? Would you like to come to my job and do some overtime for us? Um, I hope I can cut this out with the other fabric. I have bits and pieces. The cost of travel would probably negate, yeah. 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 Uh how long do I want to make this tail? Maybe not that long. Maybe maybe right here. And this is just the wings. I don't know what I feel like most of here out of coffee. Oh no. And here the other day I told you, you better start stocking up. Better start stocking up on that coffee. Where's my scissors? If you don't know, these are my fancy sewing scissors. I love them. They make everything super easy to cut. There are jokes on the internet, but they are true. Don't use this for anything but fabric. I will literally just. If I ever found out somebody used my scissors for anything but fabric. You have more. Oh, all right. You're the weirdo who's like drinking coffee late at night. For some. Yeah. It's only 4:40. That's way too late. It's way too late for coffee, in my opinion. But I'm not a coffee drinker, and I know you're Nero spicy, so you know. I'm sure it all negates. Yes, you have. That's why. That's what they are thinking. I'm like, it's all those brain chemicals bouncing in your brain. I'm just pinning this so that the doesn't move when I'm cutting it. Feel my scissors. You said you like earlier. You said you like. I was gonna comment on it, and then I got rambling, as usual. You like getting stuff for people. I like getting stuff for people too. This year, though, I was like, I'm gonna make stuff. And the thing is, I've done. I think 2021. I was like, I am going to have to make Christmas presents because I had no money, had no job, everything sucked. Um, I don't think that was my great Christmas, like the best Christmas presents I could have ever given. This year, though, I'm like, I'm gonna make gifts. I am making gifts for those who I really uh care about, and I have the address too. Because I have friends that I would absolutely make something for them if I had their address, and I haven't been brave enough to ask them for their address yet. So I'm kind of nervous to cut this. I also need to cut it like a little bit afar to count for a hey bro, where do you live? Here's the thing, I think I know where some of them live. Not for creepy purposes, I swear. Hey bro. I'm just gonna fly in and creep on you. Like I would love to make something for Celtic, but I'm not brave enough to ask yet. Alright, I need to cut this because all this fabric is driving me crazy. I don't want to cut from here. I don't because I'm right-handed and I'm gonna You have? I think it would be creepier if I had to creepier if they suddenly got something from me. Suddenly like, what the frick? How do you get my address? I'll ask. I'll have to ask. The second problem with it all, right? So we have the first problem of asking. The second problem is making. I gotta make something, and it's been really hard. It'll be easier, I think, for friends though, because I know what y'all like. Really, Chaz, the people I have the hardest problem with is my sister Gabby and my brother Chaz. Lie is no problem. Lie, you are so easy. Lie is so easy to figure out. Lie likes birds and sea creatures and space and Legos, specifically Ninjago. For the longest time, Lie was into Minecraft and the Mario series, specifically Luigi is their favorite Mario character. Lie is easy to figure out. Lie's easy to figure out for Christmas and birthdays. I got Lie a freaking sweater off their off like the band they really like. I got it because it was on their wish list. Lie's easy. My other two siblings are way harder for me. One, because I already explained, Chaz is a almost 10-year-old boy who does not need any toys. He does not need toys. Not a single toy. No, sometimes I think about like how many siblings I have, and I'm like, there's too many. Like I have too many siblings. But technically you have two. You have your brother and your brother-in-law, right? You have two siblings. Um, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, Chaz is hard because he's 10. He's almost 10. He does not need any more toys. He has, unlike the rest of us siblings, his whole extended family actually are involved in his life. His mother, because he is a half sibling. Oh, see, yeah. Chaz is a half sibling, but I just call him my brother. It's easier, and he is my brother to me. If people like, obviously, I clarify he is my half sibling when I have to talk about his mother, because we have different moms. See, then he's not really a brother. He's just somebody you vaguely have relations to somehow. Um, but so he's a half brother, but his mom's family is involved in his life. So he's kind of spoiled. Yeah, basically. Um, so he gets spoiled. They spoil him. So he really doesn't need anything. But I'm not gonna like sit here and not get him something because he's my brother and I still want him to know I love him and I care for him and I think about him. Even though he's a little asshole sometimes. Um, that's for all kinds of reasons I'm not gonna get into why he's like that. Um, but I'm not gonna get him nothing. I could get him nothing and he'd be fine because I'm sure he would just enjoy my presence. But I love him. Yeah, see, like same with Chaz. Like he's technically my half sibling, but I don't really think about him that way. Even though we have completely different moms. Oh, this is really big. I probably made this. I probably made this too big. It's fine. It's fine. He's still growing. I have to keep reminding myself. He's still growing. He's still a growing boy. Still growing. Um, we're getting somewhere, guys. We are getting somewhere. Um, I'm gonna put this on. I know it's just like this, but my other desk looks like a mess right now. I need to cut this. Pretty sure this is how I did one of the other cloaks. Is I just put it on the fold. That's not what the pattern says. I think you're supposed to like on Amy's. You're supposed to cut two out and then sew them together. But I said no, thanks. Think smarter, not harder, gals. I think I'm gonna need to go to the bathroom here, though. How are we looking? You wanna hi? Do you wanna points aren't I need to okay. make them more dramatic. I might need to. I might need to make them a little more dramatic. I mean, the back ones are more dramatic. I'm talking about like these front ones. I might do that. But I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. So I'm gonna do a quick BRB. Cool. Encourage everyone else to go to the bathroom and stretch and get snacks and drinks and stuff. We will be right back, okay? Your chibi what now? Your chibi what now? Chibi Ocarina of Time characters? Which characters? Turn the fan on, by the way. If you start hearing it, please let me know. It's just a ceiling fan, but it's hot in here. The heater does some good work. That was probably a way shorter break than I meant it to be, but you sent me a picture. Let's see. Oh my goodness! Oh, that's so cute. Is it okay if I share? Guys, look. Look at all these cute characters on there. I love Beth. It's just hanging out here. Out loud. Out loud. Oh, is it because I'm closer to the mic? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Look at. Oh, okay. But look at, I like Beth, obviously. Beth is my girl. But, all these little characters. This little cuckoo. Fingle's just hanging out here. I love just a great fairy peeping. This is adorable. This is a very cute cup. Very cute mug. Okay. Back to work. Back to work. That's why I'm off. I have a Zelda mug, but I think it's fading. It's like the stained glass window from I want to say Wind Waker, but I don't think it's Wind Waker. I think it might be Minish Cap or something, but it is bleeding. Colors are bleeding and everything, so it's great. I think I want to exaggerate the points, because when I sew them later, when I sew all these points later, they will become rounder or smaller. Ooh. Yeah, my Zelda, you guys can't see it because it's blank right here. My Zelda wall is like right here. I'm sure I've showed it before. And then this print kept falling off. It was originally right here. It kept falling off, so it's right there now. And I finally hung up my Triforce. Yep. It's actually supposed to be a Christmas ornament, but I said I do what I want, so Majora's Mask, and then the Triforce, and then generic artwork that was probably stolen, and then my sister found a canvas of it and got it for me. official Ocarina of Time playmat from some restaurant. Great Fairy, my Mini Master Sword, Ocarina of Time Link, and Dark Link, and then the Tears of the Kingdom, whatever the frick it's called. It's not a banner. I don't know what the word is that I'm looking for. It's a word. Let's see. Tapestry. That's the word I'm looking for. You know, I have all this freaking... I have all these needles on my desk, and it's really stupid because... Where is it? I purposely bought this so I could put all of my freaking pins in it, and I'm not using it, like... I've been using it for, the crochet needles. Let me actually use my freaking pin cushion. Oh, hello, floss. This is amazing. Wow, look at this. All these pins. You can't see it yet, but don't worry. I'm trying to get them all off the desk. Also, I love that when these pins were bought for me to be part of my little, like, sewing kit for my cosplay. I got tulips. Like, this is made so I can put this on my hand and work. I'm not freaking using them like I'm supposed to. Wow, look at that. Make my life easier, huh? Okay. I think that's all I need to pin, because I'm just going to be cutting the front here. Maybe this one, too. Looking at the freaking desk for pins. It's in my hand. Just put it in my hand! Losing it. Losing it. Okay. Not as smooth as I would like it to go. You know what I'm not excited about? I am not excited about going to work. I want to wake up 7 o'clock to go to work. It's too early for me. Ew, yeah. The thing is, that's the later time. I was given two choices. They said, hey, would you, originally, when I got hired, they were like, hey, you want to come and work at... You want to come work from 7:45 to 4 o'clock was the original time. That's what they asked me. And I went, no. So they said, okay, actually, they were like, do you want this time or this time? The second choice was 8:15 to 4:45. And I went, that one, because I don't want to wake up 100 million hours early in the morning. The only reason I wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning is because the office is downtown. I originally was waking up at 7... I think 7:15 was the original, and then I switched to 7:20. And now I can't even do that because bullshit reasons, bullshit things happen downtown, and then I don't get to work. Like, I barely get to work on time. Or there was this, like, a past Thursday, like a couple Thursdays ago, where I was stuck, like literally frozen in traffic. I was like maybe 5-6 minutes away from the parking garage, and I literally went, you know what? I don't want to deal with this. And I called in and turned back home. I just turned and drove back home. Like, it would have been fine if I went in late because my job does it where you can kind of flex, or like if I come in late, I can make up my hours by staying late. But I was just like, I'm not dealing with this today. There we go. Okay, hopefully that's a little better. I'm hoping that's a little better. Here's the thing. I get to cut this again. So I'm probably going to use this as a pattern to cut the inside part. Now, before, though, like, I'll go ahead and cut the inside part if I can. I'm a little worried I won't have enough fabric. I might have to make some crap up. But I need to decide. I gotta do the hood. I need to decide if I'm going to do anything to this before I sew it together. Like, if I am going to add any, what is the word I'm looking for? It starts with an E. Astro, what's the cousin to cross stitching? Embroidery. Good grief. Like, if I want to try to embroider something, or if I want to what was it, just like add some add some like these ribbons I have to decorate it. So I gotta make a decision. I kind of like a little bit what I did with Amy's, where it has like the ribbon. Of course, the thing is, Amy's is two-toned. Like, you saw it, like the bottom half was black and the top half was green. I'm pretty sure I did that because I did not have enough green fabric for her. And also, she's a spooky freaking ghost. It matches. I can't wait to wear her again. I haven't worn her in a while. I feel like I need to figure out what to do with her ponytail. That did not work out last time. But I gotta figure out if I'm gonna do anything to this before I sew it together. Unless I'm gonna like purposely sew it, like purposely do something with it sewn together. Yeah. This is where we're at, though. This is where we're at. So, headpiece, wings, tail. I know the tail is not like exciting. I am realizing how much this is probably inspired by Sky. If you look at the capes in Sky, some of them have like little tails and stuff. So I might be a little inspired by Sky. It's a very pretty game though, so I'm not complaining. I'm not gonna sit here and whine about it. I think Sky is a yeah, I would listen, if you ever wanna I would, even if you never play Sky. Right, because it's a pretty slow, very chill game. Probably a game you want to play when you're about to go to bed. That's how I used to play it. Or with friends. Even if you don't play Sky, I recommend looking at the cosmetics for Sky. Because some of the cosmetics are, yeah, they're good. They're really good. I like the capes and I like the hairstyles. Like, I feel like, and the outfit, like, the cosmetics for it, I think is very inspiring. So, I say, if you're looking for some inspiration, take a look-see at Sky Children of the Lights cosmetics. 100% recommend that. Okay. I gotta see if this is gonna fit on this. I'm so worried it's not. I'm gonna have a new problem. This tail's not gonna fit. Tail's not gonna fit. I think they have their own dragon-esque cape because they have something called enemy called the Dark Dragon, and I think there's a cape inspired by it. So they might have something that might be good to look at. Okay, so there's this. I'm gonna try. That's what I was worried about. Let me fold it back long ways like it was. It has that long piece. I'm worried though that's not wide enough. The white piece is. I might have to make the inside in pieces. Which I'm not excited about because I'm not to do more work. It doesn't work. Yeah, because this is not wide enough. This is my leftover. I might have to cut the main part of the cape. Separate from the tail, I think. All right, dramatic. Again, I hope this stream is interesting. I think this is, I know I've attempted, let me rephrase that. I've attempted sewing streams. I think there's, I don't think I saved any of them though. I'm gonna be honest. I think they might have all been deleted. I did try when I was living in my other apartment by myself to do some cosplay streaming, sewing streams, but I don't think anyone came to those, and I think I deleted them. But this is the first one since I've been affiliated. Oh, question. So my birthday is on, it's gonna be on Martin Luther King Jr. Day this coming year, because of course it is. That's just my curse. Sometimes it's on there, sometimes it's not. I would have taken it off anyways, because it's my birthday. Since it's a Monday, do you guys want a birthday stream? We do a birthday stream. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I could just spread this all open and then cut the two pieces. And then sew them together instead of like trying to do one piece. Do it the way that the pattern wants me to do it. Could do it that way. That would be the actual way it wants me to do it. Following instructions? I know, right? Ew. I don't even know. Oh, see. I might have to. I do have, like, I have pieces. I just have little pieces. This is actually two pieces just hanging out together. I might have to do it that way because instead of folding it. just not have enough fabric. This is all leftover fabric and sheets like I'm using. I'm not using anything like spectacular. It's in the way. That ring light needs a new stand is what that ring light needs. You know, it's fine though, because it's the inside fabric, not the outside. The outside can be like one piece. I really so wrinkly. But it could be one piece, right? Because that's what everyone's gonna see. No one's gonna see the inside. Who cares about the inside, right? Right? This is fine. No one's gonna care. It's just the inside of it. Right now, I'm worried about getting this. I'm worried about getting all of my presents done. Again, I know it's only November, but I would like to get all of my Christmas presents done. Trying to see if this is gonna. I might just not have enough fabric. So I gotta decide how I'm. Again, a lot of sewing isn't actually sewing. It's trying to figure out what the frick I'm doing. Alright, and then I'll have all of this left over, but the problem is I don't think all of this is going to fit another one of this. I can outline it, I guess, and then see if I can fit a second one. It's either that or if I, again, maybe like fold this, do the main part, and then do the tail separately. I want you to know this is really annoying. I actually had this problem with Amy Rose's dress. I can't wait to clean this up later. This mess. Because this sheet has roses, right? But I wanted the roses on the skirt part, not the top. The skirt. I should show you. I'm so proud of this dress because of all the rose designs. I have one big rose on the back and then all these roses on the front on the skirt. It's so cute. But trying to fit all the pieces, so it was just it's so annoying. And that's what's happening here too. Is trying to make it all fit on the fabric, and it's so annoying. It's worth the effort. It is. It really is worth the effort, but it's a struggle. It's a struggle. It's just the inside though. This is just gonna be the inside, so I gotta really just decide. Like if I were to do, like this is. See that? It's like those are the. We're gonna go back to the first thought. If I can somehow fit the main part of this, and then anything that's in the back end with the tail, I will cut separately. I think that's how I'm gonna do it. And this is also how you recycle all your fabric. Always keep your I feel like a hoarder for their hobbies. I do. I feel like a hoarder all the time. I feel like I just hoard fabric and stuff, and it's like I'll use this one day for cosplay. I keep buying scrapbooking stuff, and I'm not scrapbooking. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I just feel like I'm hoarding things and buying things for something I'm not doing. And right now it's annoying because I picked up crochet, right? And now I want to like crochet things. You have so much. See, why do I have I have so much stuff related to like resin stuff. Like, I wanted to make resin related things. I have some jewelry related things. I have crochet and cross stitching, which I picked up this year. So I have a bunch of floss now. Perler beads. I remember my dad was hoarding perler beads. He probably still has those. I have a ton of stickers and scrapbook paper and stuff. I literally there's a couple of vintage, like, I live near the main street of my little town, city, whatever, and I walked down and there's a couple of vintage places there, and I was able to pick up like this little book. It has like little papers in it that you can use for, you know, scrapbooking. And then I bought this postcard. I really don't need to buy that. I don't know why I bought them. Freaking have it. I'm not scrapbooking. Freaking do it. Would you guys like to see? I know I think I streamed, did I stream me doing one of my character scrapbooking things? Am I imagining that? I don't remember if I streamed that or if that was, I know I recorded it. One. I don't remember who I recorded. So we could do a chill stream of just crafting crap. This is not going to fit. Where's my pens? Have you guys seen like those? I've seen them on TikTok, and I if I could figure out one that was around where I live, I would jump on it so quick. Have you seen those like stores where they take art and craft supplies that people have used and don't want, or brand new because they just bought it like we do, and then they're like, I don't want this, and they give it to the store, and the store sells it, like sells it because it's, you know, instead of throwing it into the dump. I think that is so cool. I wish I could find one where I live. I would be there picking up like fabric and yarn and stuff. Yeah, have you not seen these? Oh yeah, I would never leave. That's how I feel. But yeah, it's like that's a great way to describe it. It's a thrift store for art supplies. They look so cool, and I'm like, oh, that's the tail. That's fine. Listen, if it makes you happy. Is it a Lego movie? We got you pinned. Pun not intended. Why do you wanna do a couple movie nights of Lego movies? This is not going to work. Unless I shuffle things around somehow. I just might have to give up on the inside of this for now. Look, that's going over the fabric. Listen, our movie nights have totally been watching totally legal movies. Absolutely. Uh-huh. This is stupid. Don't. We could do a I don't know what I'm trying to do. Don't look at me. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna fix this spike problem because I might be able to move this down. This is an impossible problem right now. It's what I feel like. We can do like we can do a. Listen, I can find a totally wink wink legal way we can watch the Lego Movie and Lego Movie 2. I haven't seen Lego Movie in a while. I do remember it. And then Lego Movie 2 I haven't seen at all. Love Emmett. Don't love his voice actor though, right? We don't care about that. Um True. Very true. But yeah, if you want to do like, we can do movie night with some Lego movies. I don't know if Astro would be interested, but I don't mind. I love fabric fraying. It's so good. Like slightly worried that this is gonna end up in a spot that doesn't have fabric. I might have to shimmy this. Oh no. We would not do both in one day. We would probably do like a one on one Sunday and then like one the following Sunday is how we would do it. Yeah, no, we wouldn't watch two movies. Ad break coming up for those who are getting ads. Just a warning. Yeah, no, we would probably just do, like I said, we'll probably just do one movie on one Sunday and then do the next movie the next Sunday. Just because we're not trying to do like a Lord of the Rings marathon. Like, we don't need to sit and watch 5 movies. So that's how I would do it. Oh, speaking of movies, I was thinking the other night, there is a Christmas movie. I wouldn't mind putting it on as a movie night. Let me double check the name. I'm gonna just fold this in and move it out of the way. This is just I need a better way to like have all of my patterns. I just have like a big binder with clear whatever. Let me make sure this is the right. Yeah, has anyone heard? I don't know if Wide has, because this is an older movie. Has anyone heard of Annabelle's Wish? Is this one of those movies that like don't like you don't hear about, and then it suddenly pops up and people are like, no one knows about it. It's upsetting. But Annabelle's Wish does anyone know that it is a Christmas movie? You've heard about it, but you don't know what it is what I'm guessing. So it sounds like anyways. Well, I don't know if you remember it. We had it on VHS. It was the two Christmas movies I remember fondly watching is the specifically the Little Drummer Boy. Like obviously you have all of the stop motion movies, right? Of like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Santa Claus is Coming to Town, like those. And then there's the Little Drummer Boy, which is also stop motion. I grew up with those. It is animated. It is what is the description here? It is a 1997 American direct-to-video animated Christmas film. It revolves around a young calf who aspires to fly and become one of Santa Claus's reindeer. It's about this little cow who wants to be Santa's reindeer, and it is dramatic. It is a very heartfelt, emotional, like there are some messed up I remember there was some messed up stuff happening, but it was one of those Christmas movies I just remember watching. It's very cute, and it's like this is what I remember of it. There's a cow named Annabelle, and I think at the beginning of the movie she's just born, and Santa comes, and Santa apparently makes it so that all the animals can like talk for a night or something. I believe he makes it so that the farm animals, can talk for a night. And the farm they're on has this little boy, and I think he's mute. And that is like where all the tension and stress is about this boy who's obviously disabled. It's a very sweet movie, though. The ending is as gushy as you can think. So I thought maybe we could watch that in December, when it's officially Christmas time. In December. Welcome back to anyone who's coming back from the ads. I'm talking about Annabelle's Wish for maybe a movie night on the server in December. I think that would be a really cute movie. And then the Santa Claus was Coming Down with the stop motion movie you grew up with. I think mine was the Little Drummer Boy. I think was the main one. Specifically the second one, because there was a sequel for some reason. We'll have to watch both of them. I remember the second one specifically because there's the Money song in it. And I don't even remember what they're trying to do in the second one. Because the first one's trying to obviously get the baby Jesus. Actually, Actually, no, it's not to get the baby Jesus. The first one is about the drummer boy's life being a shithole. And then he comes and ends up beating baby Jesus, like just by coincidence. Like that little drummer boy had it rough. I don't think anyone liked him in that. But yeah, we can watch some like Christmas movies or holiday movies, winter holiday movies. I know most of them are gonna be Christmas, but we can watch some winter holiday movies during December. So if you want to watch Santa is Coming to Town, we can totally watch that. I would like to watch Annabelle's Wish because it's a direct to video animated movie, so that's probably why a lot of people don't know about it. It's a very cute movie. I don't remember too much of the plot other than like she wants to be Santa's reindeer and this little boy is a mute. And he has like shitty relatives, as you can imagine. Oh cool. This is all right. I'm just struggling right now. Don't mind me. I could just shrink the tail. It's fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is great. Like I said, I don't think we're gonna get any sewing done, but that's okay. We're gonna get like the biggest and most important part done, which is the cutting of the fabric. Um, I might actually no, I might take that back. We might be able to sew the pieces of the inside together. Um, at least so that it's all sewn together, and then I don't have to think about it. So this is depressing me. I want to use this scrap fabric. Dang it! The problem will be when I go to do the hood. That that's where the real problem's gonna be. I did not think about how the fact that I probably don't have enough fabric to do the cape part and the hood. I'll figure it out. It's fine. But yeah, I kind of miss movie nights. Not gonna lie, it was kind of just fun to do an activity together with some people. I mean, I obviously like my screens, but I also enjoyed the movie night. So my favorite thing is I think just like the commentary. everyone does during the movies. Y'all cracked me up when we watched the 93 Mario movie. Y'all had some reactions. It was so funny. Not that I blame you, because look at the movie. It's such a fun movie, though. I know people are like, "Ew, it's horrible," but I'm like, it's actually a really funny movie. It's I remember watching it and going, I know I'm supposed to like not like this movie, but I actually really like it because it's just like you said, it's a lot. There's just so much happening that's just like, what am I watching? It's entertaining, which I feel like sometimes that's what movies are, right? That's what they're supposed to be, entertaining. Not every movie is supposed to be thought provoking or anything. Right? Some of them is just silly. It's like I said, like people had said during that movie, like it's a fun movie. It's not a good Mario movie, but it's a fun movie. It's good in its own way. It's just not a good Mario movie. I have seen some fan art recently related to it where they drew like the Mario and Luigi. You see actual Mario and Luigi, but in like relation to the movie, and I recognize the movie references. I was like, it's great. It's great. I recommend people watching it. It's not like there's movies. You know how there's movies that are just bad, and you're like, I would not recommend anyone to watch this because it would be a waste of their time. I don't feel like it's the Mario movie. The live action Mario movie is absolutely worth watching for the sillies. Just don't go in expecting it to be Mario. Expect it to reference Mario. Although I love how everyone's like, yeah, we like Big Bertha. She's our gal. Man, here's hoping that the live action Zelda it does not go the same way. I have a glimmer of hope, but you know, the I think it's the director has some mixed. He's a mixed bag. There's some got some good stuff under his belt, or the producer or whatever, he has some good stuff under his belt, and then he's got some like really bad stuff under his belt. So we're it's up in the air, I think, on how it's going to go. I think it's the producer who like he produced the Spider-Verse series, which is a really great series. But he also I think helped with Morbius, if I'm correct. And that is not a good movie, I've heard, so who knows? Who knows? Like for real, who knows? If it's a bad movie, I hope it's like a hilariously bad movie. Like I've seen some Zelda because I watched a lot of Zelda fan films for a while, and there are some ones that I'm just like, this is boring. Uh, and that is including the famous, like the one that got by Nintendo. Anyone remembers that one? I have watched it. I did not like it. This is why if you're gonna do a fan film, don't try to recreate. It's supposed to be a recreation of Ocarina of Time. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. Ocarina of Time is one of my favorite games, so just like ugh. That wasn't good. I need to cut this. I forgot I need to do that. All right, so I think I am going to try to at least sew the. I have to put this fabric away, and it's not going to be put away tonight. I'm just going to say this right now. It is definitely not going to be put away tonight. After stream, I'm going to go and freaking make sure I got everything ready for tomorrow and curl up. I tried to, like, make sure everything was ready. Like, during my break, I tried to make sure everything was ready, my last break, so I didn't have to think about if, like, I had more time to just, like, chill before I had this, like... I know this is a bright red, but we're just gonna go with it. Here's a great question. How do I thread this? Again, I haven't used this one yet. I wish I could give you guys a better camera angle, by the way. I guess I could. I guess I could bring you down here, but you might get slapped with fabric. You have no idea. The biggest problem I have with sewing machines, I'm gonna be honest, is the one down here. Where did I put that? Good sir or madam, where is your thing? I put it somewhere. Where did I put it? This is a problem. I will literally not be able to sew without it. It's a mess. It's a mess out here. Where is it? I knew I should have put it back where it belongs. I keep it somewhere. I could have also just dropped it somewhere on the ground. My desk is just full of crap. I do have an extra one. It's not on the ground, is it? So there's this piece, since you've never... Oh, so this is probably entertaining you because you don't sew. You get to just see the process of me. Oh, it's right here. Okay, anyways, now that I've lost my mind for a second. I'm fine. blue part. Okay. I'm gonna have to remember to not put that up. So there's this piece. And this piece holds this little guy in the bottom. The problem is I don't remember which way it's supposed to be threaded, because if you don't thread it right, it will get pissy and make a mess. Singer, sewing machine, program, bobbin. The top bobbin is usually way easier to figure out. I would like the high quality video, please, so I can actually see what's happening. I never remember. It's really annoying. I never remember which way it's supposed to be threaded. But I gotta pause this. Here. Okay. It needs to be a number 6. Maybe I'll remember that. Doubtful, but maybe I'll remember that. Okay. This thing is a little grody, by the way, and I don't know why. It also gets a little stuck, and I'm gonna blame it on the fact it's probably because it's grody. I probably need to find a, like a repair shop or something, because I don't know what happened. It looks like something spilled all over it, and now it does this. So I did test it yesterday. It's not supposed to do that. It's getting stuck. So I think I need to find a person who can do machine repairs like this, so they can go in and clear out everything. It looks like a soda fell on it, but I don't really drink. Like, it looks like a cola fell all over it, but like, I don't drink cola. The darkest soda I drink is cherry Coke, and I've never drunk a cherry Coke around this thing. So it's stuck right now. Well, while it's figuring itself out, while it's having its crisis, this needs to. It's stuck! She's stuck! Oh, now you're good. See? I think something's just inside of it. Okay. We go down this way. We don't go down this way. Oh yeah, no, we do. We go down this way, we go this way. There are numbers. You can't see it, but there's diagrams and there are numbers. So there's a 1 right here, there's a 2 right here, it goes down to 3, and it shows you're supposed to loop. 4, and then 5, you go down to the needle. So it does show you. That's why I said this is the top way easier than the bottom, because I freaking can just follow the guide. Hardest part is thread on the needle. What is like all this cat fur go with? And then I need to get the other thread up here. Oh, calm down, calm down. Oh, we might not sew. I might need to fix my sewing machine. Unless I hand sew. That sounds like hell, though. Oh, this is gonna be a problem. Especially if I want to fix my cosplays. Why is it... Yeah, I'm gonna have to find a repair thing. Alright, we won't do any sewing. I was hoping to at least get, like, maybe this sewn together. It's stuck. I don't know why it's stuck either. I have literally not touched this machine in my life to sew. I've literally kept it and stored it, and it feels like crap. It looks like crap all in it, and I don't know where this crap came from because it's just been packed away the whole time. I don't think it was dirty when I got it, so something happened. I just wanted to sew a little bit, but I'll test it once in a while. Alright, we're gonna go to a different problem. Not this. I don't know what that's doing here. Go away. So I do have to sew this. The worst case scenario, I hand sew, but it's not going to be very strong, and this is going to a rough little boy. So I would rather I will have to find somebody to look at this. Unfortunately, although that was something I've been meaning to do with old machines, so whatever. I could cut the hood. I have a pedal. I'm trying to test it. I could also figure out if I'm doing any embroidering or something. Should I, like, what should I'm not gonna just, like, put this together, put the hood together, bam, boom, done, right? Like, I wanna decorate it. Oh, I also gotta figure out how I'm fastening. I think, I'm thinking maybe some sort of like snaps or clips for it to stay together. I could sew a zipper if I really wanted. I have to buy a zipper. But I could sew a zipper. I've done it before. It is a slight pain in the neck to do zippers, especially when I don't know if I have a zipper foot. Like, it's a special, like, foot you put on your, why is this sticky? Yeah, I don't know what, okay, I don't know what got on this sewing machine. This is disappointing. One day we'll do actual sewing on a sewing stream. Could do a zipper. With a zipper, I could try to do a button. I haven't really done a button yet. I'm trying to think what would be best for my baby brother. Like, he's gonna be 10, so it's not like a snapback or, like, not like he'll have the worst time with any of these options. My brain's working. I'm sorry. I'm trying to think of things I want to do here. Let me Like, I'm thinking about... I want to use this. No, I don't want to use this paper. Ooh, let me try something else. Okay, some scrap paper here. Sorry, my brain was thinking about the zipper, and then it jumped to... You want to join me down here? I was thinking about, like, the hood. Thinking about the hood. And I was thinking, because I'm still stuck on, like, if I should give it spikes. There's not really spikes down the cape. But I was thinking of how I would sew spikes into this. Like, I could just cut it, but I think that would look stupid. So I would have to, when I cut the hood, cut holes, right? And then if I'm gonna have to use interface. Do I have any interface? I might have to buy some interface. If you don't know what interface is like this thin fabric type material that makes when you... Oh, I don't have an iron. I do have a hairdryer though. But it's a fabric type material that you basically heat up against your fabric and it stiffens the fabric. So I would need interfacing for the spikes so that it's stiff, right? And not floppy. And I was thinking of how I would sew it, because if I sew it just straight on, you would see the stitches, and I don't want you to see the stitches. So I was trying to figure out how I would do that. I'm really upset about the sewing machine. I was like, we might not sew. And I was like, okay, we might do a little sewing. But yeah, I think that's what I want to do. That's going to complicate things. This is probably going to be like the most complicated present that I make. I think everyone else's presents that I've made are not complicated. They just took a little... It's so not... No, Austria, it's so not going to happen. Oh my goodness. We can cut at least... I know we can cut the blue fabric for the hood. I don't know how I'm gonna cut the inside fabric for the... I might use the other fabric that I have for the hood. Listen, I might not be sewing, but I am getting important stuff done. So we're gonna cut, I think, the hood part of the blue, and if we can figure out to cut inside, we will, and then we might cut, I think, some spikes. If we cut everything out, it's kind of like when I said Amy only took me a month. Amy only took me a month to sew together because I had everything I needed. The hardest part at that point was trying to get all the pieces to fit where I wanted, so I had the design look, like I said, all the roses on the skirt and stuff. So at this point, what I'll do is I will look into seeing if there's anyone nearby who does sewing machine repairs. Get this fixed up, because this is not the only issue, like the only thing I'm going to be sewing. Like I mentioned, I'm going to KatsuCon. It's going to be on Valentine's Day, that weekend, Valentine's weekend. And the thing is, the following weekend is my local con, which is the very first con I ever went to. So I would like to go to that. So I'm going to do 2 cons in a row because I'm insane. If I'm going to do that, I want to make sure my cosplays are updated and fixed. I also need to redo Link. Link's tunic doesn't fit me anymore. I've gotten fat. So I need to make his tunic because now I flash everybody when I wear his tunic. So I got, and also it's just old and ugly, and it was one of my first sewing projects, honestly. I want to redo that. I want to redo his hat because his hat doesn't fit my wig head. So I wanna redo Link. I want to update Amy because Amy's dress needs to be shortened. Like her skirt part needs to be shortened. I want to add pockets to her dress. I also need to fix her boot covers. So like those are the 2 main people that I need to fix, and I need a sewing machine for that. So I need to get this fixed right away so that I can get those done. Oh, I also need, I already removed her old zipper. I have a little pink dress that I use. It's really cute. It's a really cute dress. But the zipper was like a old, crappy metal one. And it just like completely broke on me eventually. And I am like, okay, I'm just going to replace it. So I have the white zipper for her. Like her new zipper. And I took the old zipper off, but it's not on the dress. So I need to put the zipper on that dress. So I have things I need to do. I need a working sewing machine. So I will work on getting this fixed. And then once it's fixed, I am just going to cut this because once this is fixed, we can do more sewing streams. I think for the time being, we probably won't do another another sewing stream. Because the main thing I need to sew with is not working. But, if you guys like this, we'll do more sewing streams. I just gotta get this fixed first. Unfortunately, I was hoping that it would work, but it's just not. That's okay, though. We have other straight things we can do. Because I have, just hanging out. We got painting we can do. I picked up, like I said, crochet, so I can do some crochet streams if you guys want. Scrapbooking. This is only if you want to, like, see me do things with my hands. If not, we can just do our regular digital art streams or video game. Y'all like video game, right? I don't know what you guys want to do next Monday. We can go back to finishing the painting. I still haven't touched it. I haven't touched it since the last stream we did. Love video games. I have a lot of video games that we can play. A lot of short ones, a lot of longer ones. So I have a plenty of choices. Okay. There's Hood A and Hood B. I think I want Hood A. I think Hood A is the one I've used, so I don't know if you can see this very well. So this is Hood A, and this is Hood B. Hood B has like this drippy, long piece on it. I think this is the one I've used. So I haven't used this one yet, but I haven't had a reason to use it. So I will probably do A just because I'm gonna add spikes to it. So I need... What's Hood C? Oh, I could do Hood C. This one. They just like progressively get pointier and longer. But then I want C. I want... Look, it shows the back of them on the little one where it's like the C, you're not supposed to really see anything. So Uh, 8. Yeah. Because it's Pizza Tower music. You hear Pizza Tower music because it is Pizza Tower music. Somebody added Pizza Tower music to the playlist. Looking for what? 8? You don't look like you're 8. I don't know. 2. Okay. That's the tie. I think that's supposed to be what ties cloak together. Here's 8. So, oh no. Well, stream is almost over. We're very well, not almost over. I don't know. If after this hood, it might be over. My back is starting to hurt from standing so much and sitting so much and stuff. Uh, but if you gotta go, you gotta go. Life happens. Things happen. I'm gonna make this extra small because you saw how big that hood was on me, right? All right, rude. Oh, you know what? No, it's okay. Things happen, man. Thank you for coming and basically watch me ramble and cry in the inside as I try to figure out how I'm doing this and watch me not sew. uh, not sew at all. Actually, I did no sewing. I thanks. Have a good night. Ugh, everything's so wrinkly. And this fan is blowing my paper. I'm gonna try to cut the hood. And maybe some spikes. And I need to put interfacing. I need to buy interfacing. And do you think a zipper would be a good idea? Or maybe something else. Zippers are kind of a pain to sew, but I feel like buttons would be worse. I feel like a buttons would be more of a pain to sew. Although I could do like I have some really cool buttons. Like, I have some really cool buttons that might, like, vibe with the dragon. It's basically becoming an ice dragon or a water dragon or something because he's so blue. No, line up, please. Art of not wasting fabric as much as possible. I feel like I've been cutting some of my streams a bit short lately. Maybe I'm just more worn out than I think. Honestly, earlier I like laid down and I was like, you know what? I'm actually very freaking tired, and I actually like closed my eyes for like, I don't know, 40 minutes. And I honestly would have fallen asleep if it wasn't for the fact I kept waking up to check the time so I wasn't late for my stream. I did not think I was that tired. But yeah, yeah. I know at the beginning of this month I was not, I start off on a really bad uh bad foot because of stress. So also, you know, I don't know if you can see, I'm actually trying to save myself some time, even though like this is gonna be two separate pieces that I have to sew together. I I'm trying. I am trying to make it so that I only have to cut once. If you only have to cut once, you don't have to worry about, you know, making sure the second cut looks exactly the same as the first cut. It just will because you cut it once at the same time. I feel like an old lady, by the way, because my back is like, ugh, because I've been standing for so long working on this. I'm not 30 yet. What are you working on, Lai? What are you doing? Other than thinking of Lego. Since everyone knows you're thinking of Lego. All of China knows you're thinking of Lego. So other than thinking of Lego, what are you doing? Oh, what games did he get you? What did he get you? Oh, well, that kind of makes sense. Oh man, Lego and more Lego and even more Lego? Color me shocked and surprised. You don't say. Ooh, what? Why are you getting spoiled? What is the occasion that we're spoiling you for? Did I miss something? Oh, birthday. Birthday. A little late, but birthday. That's very sweet. Very nice of them. Are you friends with his boyfriend? Okay, does boyfriend have a name? Or is he just boyfriend? Jay. Okay. Jay and Noah. And you made sure to give them all the thank yous, right? Yeah. Polite in this household. Oh well, I mean you don't live in this household, but you know. Show you what I'm gonna do. Ah! Still attached. Blind. Didn't see it. I am gonna do this. So I know which sides I'm supposed to be sewing. So I would be the doofus who's just like, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, this one. This is, I don't know if you can see, it has a hole in it. I stabbed this with my sewing needle. Don't do that. Stabbed it with my sewing machine. Don't do that. Don't ever do that. It's not good for your sewing machine needle. So that's the side that needs to be sewn. Now the problem is the inside of the hood. Oh, I need to cut spikes. I gotta figure out how to sew spikes. Actually, it's the first problem. I imagine it would be cut similarly to the cape. But let me grab all this scrap here. I don't think any of this is going to do the hood. I think I'm going to have to use maybe this other fabric. It's close, but it looks a little redder. But I might use 3 different fabrics. That's what I have. This is what happens when you have scrap. You use what you got. You know what? I might have to end stream early just because I'm hungry. I did not. Once again, I did not eat dinner, but I was also not hungry and would rather do a little eepy nap than eat dinner. So I was naughty and did not eat dinner. Uh, oops. I love ripping paper. Flimsy ass patterns. If I started, I forgot I need a Steam allowance there. Oh, I forgot. Speaking of, I forgot I need a Steam allowance. Idiot. Ad break. Oh dear. Probably the last. No, this is the last one for the night. Incoming ad break. Throw my pencil to the ground. That's fine. Hold it back up. Oh, the ads came on immediately. For once. Crazy. Usually it likes to think about it. Those are the hood parts. I have the dragon parts. I need to do the spike. And I gotta decide if I should I embroider something on the sides? Like, should I do maybe embroider some like dragon fins on the sides? I will ponder. Okay. I get all my pieces together. One hood, two hood, and then cape. It is a mess. I do not want to clean this. I don't want to clean this at all. Probably will put the pattern away at least, because I have a cat who wants to eat things that she's not supposed to. Oh, I also have all these ribbons. Can I do something with these? Like, I do like using the ribbons. Like these ribbons. Like, I used the black version of this ribbon for, I got the black version of this ribbon and I used it for Amy. Like, should I use this red one for, you know, the edge of the hood? What do you think, Lai? Maybe the edge of the hood and then like the bottom of this. I said I have this red ribbon. Should I use it? Like, I used it for I used it for Amy. I used the black version for Amy, like here, right? And I was asking, should I do the same thing with the red one for Chaz's hood? And then maybe do it at the bottom of the spikes. Yeah, do you think that'll look good? It'll basically be like this. I'll basically sew it blue on the outside, and then red, like that. Or maybe I can use this to cover the, like, maybe use this as a base and then put that as the spikes on top. I think that might work. I might have to pile fabric on this stuff. Is this all loosey goosey? All right, I think I'm gonna be done for now. I don't know how I'm gonna approach the spikes quite yet, but I'm a little hungry, and I would like to go lay down. So I'm gonna kick you. I'll kick you out! I kick you where I kick you. Well, there's Sen. Do you want to go watch Sen? Want to go harass Sen as usual? Sure, okay. Sen is playing Persona 4 Golden. I don't know if you want to watch Persona 4, but let's go. Let's go. Thanks. Hopefully I'll send you. Hopefully you'll see the end result. But enjoy your fun and let me know if you want to do Lego movies. Bye. Love you.